Hello, welcome back. For today's video, we're going to be testing out a full face of new makeup from SHEGLAM. So I've got everything in this little basket here. I've got quite a few products to go through. I've changed my camera settings. Let me know what you think. I felt like with the background being blurred, like in portrait mode, that it was taken away from the picture quality. I don't know. It's just when I was editing and looking back at videos, I thought the quality wasn't quite as good as it used to be. So I've gone back to, you know, just normal picture mode. So let me know if this is better or if you find, you know, seeing the background a bit distracting. I've been trying to faff around with my picture quality as well for shorts, because you used to be able to upload shorts in 4K, but they've changed it now so that it's just to like 1080, like HD. And I don't feel like, you know, you can see my proper skin as well as you used to be able to on shorts, which is really annoying. So I've been trying to faff around, you know, trying to enhance my skin so that you can actually see it better. It's madness, isn't it? Loads of people are putting filters on to try and, you know, blur everything. And there's me trying to enhance it. I just want to show you how products actually look in real life. Right then, so we are going to start off with eyes, I think. And for that, I have this palette here. So I thought this was really cute. This is called the Glazed Truffle, Please. £8 palette, really cute packaging. I love this flower. I think there's like a few new palettes that they've brought out. So the actual palette is the same, and then this is what the colour story is like. So it's very kind of greysy, neutral greysy sort of tones, but I thought it looked quite wearable, you know, something that you could, you know, use day or evening. So I think I'm going to go quite kind of greyish today. I'm going to concentrate on these two. I'm going to start off by going into this one here, which is Whisper, that one, and I'm going to use that on my crease. So we'll just work this one in just to set a bit of a transition really for the others. Seems to be going on really nicely. I do love SHEGLAM eyeshadows. I say it all the time, they're really good, you know, for the price as well. Really nice formulas. Lovely. Yeah, that's gone on really nicely. I actually really like that colour, you know. Then I'm going to go on to the outer part here and just blend it slightly into this shade with Mushroom, which is this grey one here. Oh, that's on my face. That's really nicely pigmented, actually. Really nice. These are so smooth, like really soft. Oh, I love that. That has blended into that shade so nicely, like really beautiful. I have to say, you know, for a darker shade as well, it was really effortless to go on. Right, but what I'm going to do is take a bit of Truffle. So this really dark one here, it's like a really deep, almost charcoal, on a tiny brush. Where's the one I've just used, actually? It's not that small. And just pop it into the corner just here, just to deepen it up a little bit. Just a little bit. It's not going to be a huge contrast, but it's going to be just enough just to deepen it. Very gently just buff it out. Yeah, that's nice. Can you see? It's not a massive contrast, but just the difference between that one there, and that one there. It's just got that little bit of depth. And then for a shimmer, we've just got these two here. So they're both silver, but one's got a bit more of a, oh, look at that. One's got a bit more of a goldy sort of tone to it, which is that one. So I'll show you. That's the more gold one. And then that's the silver. It's actually a lot more gold, but in the pan it looks a bit kind of like a silvery gold, if you know what I mean. Ooh, I think I might go for the silver, you know. Let's start off with this brush. It's quite a dense one. Let's see how we get on. Oh wow, it's so silver. It's really nice. Look at that, it's going on really nicely with the brush. I got these ones, you know, I've only just got these from Beauty Bay. They're not the other ones I've been using, it's just this one today. But they're so good, like really, really nice brushes. I got a whole set of them. I can't remember how much they were. I got them in the sale. They were like £20 or something for quite a lot of them. I can't remember how many, over 10. And they're really nice brushes. I'll link them below for you. Oh, I love that. That is really nice, like really nice. It's quite 90s, but I really like it. So for lashes, I have this mascara here. I think this one's been around a while, you know. Well, the original one has been around years. In fact, I think I tried that probably about 2 years ago in a review. But this one is the 24 Karat Multi-Effect one. Just realised this is waterproof as well, which I don't normally like to choose, but the packaging looks like this. You know, it's cute. Black waterproof. The only reason I'm not keen on waterproof mascaras is that they're a pain to get off, like at the end of the day, normally. But yeah, this is what the actual mascara looks like. This is really nice, you know. I love this packaging. Yeah, the other one was like green and black, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I'd say it was a couple of years ago I tried that one. So it's a double-ended one. So we've got this one here, which is like a slight curve on one side and then a big curve on the other. These bristles are longer than these ones as well. That one's like designed to give you more length. And then, oops, on the other one, I think it's, yeah, it's more of like a bristly hourglass one, which is for volume. I think I'll go in with the volume one first, and then we'll switch to the other one. I have just curled my lashes, by the way. It's going on really nicely. I don't normally, well, I don't mind them, to be fair, but I prefer like the plastic sort of bristles on the brushes because I just find that they separate better. But I have to say that this one seems to be gripping quite well. So there's one coat of the bushy one, so with and without. Yeah, I will say as well, bearing in mind it is a bushier brush, I normally get that all over my lid. I've got a little bit just here, but yeah, nowhere near as much as usual. Then we'll switch over to the other side and we'll do a second coat. Yeah, see, straight away, I know I prefer this wand. I mean, you don't have to use both. The option's there, but you don't have to. You can use one or the other if you want. I just feel like, do you know what I mean? I can comb through them a lot better than you can with a bushy one. So that's 2 coats there. So 1 and 2. Yeah, it's really nice. Can you see though, it's pushed them up a lot more compared to this one. This one doesn't look as pushed up as much as this one does. And I think the reason is, I'll just show you on the other eye actually. I think the reason is, which is why I prefer these, is because when you do it, I know I do, I kind of hold it there for a minute. And I feel like it's easier to do that with this type of brush. So there's 2 coats on both eyes, of course. Yeah, it's really nice. I wouldn't say it's like the best mascara that I've ever used by any means, but it's still nice. It's a really good mascara and affordable as well. So next we'll move on to foundation or a skin tint as I've got here. This is the Dew and Done Skin Tint with SPF 20. SPF 20 is a bit naff, to be honest with you, these days. Could at least put 30 in there, but I always put SPF underneath anyway, no matter how much is in it, because you can't go by the SPF in these products. You can't rely on it as the only one. I suppose they're trying. So I got the shade Nude. I've tried many base products from SHEGLAM, and I've always gone for the shade Nude. I just find that that one's the best for me. But they do have quite a few shades. So this is what it looks like. And as I say, it's a skin tint, so I'm not expecting masses of coverage from this. But I love a skin tint. I prefer it actually, or a BB cream, CC cream. So I'm going to take about that much there. As you can see, it's got quite a nice kind of, I'd say neutral tone. Neutral to cool. I'm normally a cool And then I'll take it on my foundation brush. Use your hands if you want to. I just prefer not to. Personal preference. It feels like skincare. It feels really nice, super hydrating, like really nice and hydrating, which, yeah, my dry patches are loving, sort of around here. Oh, that looks beautiful, really nice. This was £4, you know, as well. So let me give you a close up. So that's with, can you see how much it's kind of evened out my tone? Like my red patches, you know, I haven't got much hyperpigmentation now, but the little bits that I do have, it's kind of disguised those. Compared to without, you can see this is where I've got a little bit of hyperpigmentation. That's a lot less than it used to be. And because it's warm at the moment, my rosacea is kind of like showing a lot more than usual. But yeah, I think that's such a beautiful difference. Really nice front on. It's really lightweight as well. As I say, it feels like skincare, so you can barely feel it on the skin. It's really nice, a really nice product. So yeah, there we go. I've completely done that side now. It looks great, doesn't it? Compared to without. I think that's so nice, like really, really nice. I've used hardly any as well. Look, that's the same like bit that I showed you before. I've only used half of it, if that, to be honest with you. But yeah, coverage wise, I'd say it's quite medium actually. Yeah, for a skin tint, it is beautiful, but it definitely has that really nice, like moisturizing, like hydrating texture to it. It is so nice. I've put much on that side. It's so nice. So that's what it's like all on now. It's beautiful. It is really, really nice. And for a skin tint, it is coverage wise actually pretty good. I would actually say it kind of reminds me, I wouldn't say it's as good by any means because it's my favourite BB cream of all time, the Herborian one. Like the texture of it, the hydration. Obviously it doesn't have as much SPF as that one does, but the way it looks as well is very, very close. Like very close. It's really nice. So I'm just going to finish off my eyebrows. All I've done is put my Maybelline brow fluff, super fluff on them. And I'm just going to kind of fill in any gaps. I've got this pen. This is called the Real Flow Laminating Brow Pen. I've tried similar ones. In fact, I use a similar one quite often. So it's like this. And it's got like a double prong, but these are angled. I've got one like this that I use quite a lot. So it's quite good because you can get those hairs quite well. I've got a hair on my face. And then this one has a little pen, like a pen, a little comb, spoolie on the other end for a little bit of brow gel as well. So we take the pen end first. And yeah, you see, you kind of hold it like that. And then we'll go, you see, just at the front here. Oh, that's quite dark. Yeah, look, it's like that. It's very, very fine, but it is a little bit dark for me. I went for taupe. I think that is way too dark. I should have gone lighter. I mean, it's not too bad. I think it's because I'm used to doing it with a lighter shade. But this one looks, it's actually quite close, isn't it, to my, I think it's because that one I've done too heavy. Yeah, no, it is actually quite close to my my natural, well, not my natural hairs, they're blonde. You know what I mean, my tinted hairs. It's so easy. I love these pens because I just find that it takes seconds, like less than a minute, and you're done. This one looks better because I went on too heavy-handed to start off with on this side. You can see here I've got like a really dark line. I'll sort that out in a minute. But this one looks a lot more natural. They're good, aren't they? I think these are brilliant, these little pens. Let's try the brow gel from the other side. Just give them a little comb through. I'm not going too crazy. I don't really use brow like gels. I just put a little bit of like a tint on and I'm good to go. But yeah, no, it seems all right. Seems fine. That's better. I've just sorted that one out now. Yeah, I like that. I think it's really nice. Very, very similar to the other one that I use, which I've featured it before. It's from TikTok shop, company called Into You, but this is a lot cheaper than that one. And that one's quite cheap, to be fair. I think that was like a tenner. This one, I can't remember now, a couple of quid. For bronzer, I have one of these. Now, again, I tried this originally, probably getting on for 3 years ago, like the original blush and bronze of these. And at the time, they went absolutely viral on socials. I don't think they're as kind of popular nowadays. I don't think they are anyway, but they're still really good. They've brought out so many new shades of them though. This one is a matte one. So I think they've got matte, they've got luminous, they've got satin or whatever it was back in the day. But yeah, they've got loads of different shades now. So packaging's still the same, looks like this, and then it has like a little spongy dippy situation like that. I'm going to put it there. So that's how that one looks. That's the shade, I didn't tell you that, did I? Caramel. So yeah, I probably could have done a little bit darker. However, I do still like it. It's nice and subtle. It does look nice though, sort of without and then with. Blends beautifully, really nicely. I'm just going to pop a little bit around the top of my hairline just here as well. Like that. Yeah, so it blends really nicely. And you know, if like myself, you're someone that struggles a bit with like liquid or cream bronzers, then this is a really good one to go for. It's quite foolproof, to be honest with you. But no, it does look nice. The only thing I will say is I wish I'd have gone a little bit darker. It's definitely a nice bronzer shade though, you know, there's no coolness to it, it's quite warm. I think they do have cooler tone ones for contouring if you want that, but no, this is perfect for like a bronze. You know what, I actually take that back because now I've got it all over, I actually think it looks really nice and I'm really happy with that shade. I think sometimes I go too dark with bronzer because I like to look like I've got like, you know, a really nice tan. But in reality, that does look like, you know, I've got the sun in the right places. It looks really nice. Yeah, I really like it. For blush, I've wanted to try these for ages. They've been sat in my basket and I keep forgetting to add them. Like, you know, when I check out. So this is one of the Buttery Bliss blush sticks in the shade Rose Ritual, which is actually a shade that I have in the one that's similar to the bronzer that I just used, like the spongy thing. And I absolutely love that shade. Oh, wow, look at this packaging. It's stunning. That's really nice. It's actually a lot chunkier than I thought. So that's what it looks like. Oh, that's smooth. That's really smooth. That's very pigmented. It's a bit more coral than I thought, actually. But that's fine. I like a coral. That's not a problem. I am going to go onto my brush and then onto my face. If you want, wow, see, look at that. I'm just going to tap a little bit on the back of my hand. If you want to, obviously, go straight onto your face. Again, like I said before, personal preference. That's really pigmented, but really nice. Just use my sponge just to blend it in a bit. Oh, I think that's beautiful. Really, really nice. Again, it blends so easily. It's really buttery and smooth, and it's a gorgeous shade. You know, as you saw when I first put it on, it was like really intense. Just get your sponge and just blend it out, and then you can just kind of build it up in certain areas if you want to. It's like I prefer it to be a bit more prominent just here. So I tend to just get my brush and then, as you saw, just build it up there. And then, yeah, just get it how you want it, basically. But no, that is absolutely stunning. With, without, yeah, beautiful. And very nice. Yeah, big fan of that. Stunning. Right, so for highlighter, this is quite a, well, this I think it's only been out about a week, you know. They're Bouncy highlighter. So it looks like this. Glowchi Bouncy highlighter. I got the shade Peach Jam. Oh, Glowchi, like mochi. Yeah, I get it. Oh, wow, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Quite a bit darker as well, I think. Yeah, it looks like that. I wouldn't normally go for anything near that sort of shade. But yeah, it's like, yeah, look how squishy that is. Yeah, that's actually really cool. Yeah, see if I swatch it. It's like that. That's really dark. I wouldn't normally go for anything that dark. It didn't look that dark on the swatches on the website. All right then. Let's try it with the brush. Don't normally find that this type of product works that well with a brush. But we'll try it. If not, I'll use my finger. Oh, it's working fine actually. It's quite glittery. I'm going to try it with my finger because I've a feeling that it's got a bit of an overspray on it, because when you go on with your finger, it doesn't look as glittery. Yeah, see, that's not as glittery, that's more glowy. And you know what? It's not actually that dark when it's on. Yeah, I've got no cast. It is quite glittery, you know, sort of when I look up close. If I get up really close for you, can you see? It's, yeah, kind of, it's obvious where it is, if you know what I mean. It doesn't blend in like that well, which is funny enough, that's an issue I found with that duck one that I tried in my last SHEGLAM review. Don't know if they've changed their formulas. Mind you, this formula is completely different. Yeah, it's not quite as smooth. Let's try the other side just with my finger. Let's see how that looks. I'm wondering if it's like when I use the brush, it picked up more glitter, and if maybe that's why it's done that. Yeah, that's less glittery. It looks really nice actually on camera, but it is still quite, I don't know actually. No, it's not. It doesn't look as stripy as that side. It's probably why I use the brush, because that looks way better. That looks really nice, doesn't it? And again, front on. I mean, you get no cast from either. But yeah, look at that. That's stunning. And not too dark either. When it's on, it's actually a really beautiful shade. This with a tan though would be stunning, or on deeper skin tones would be absolutely stunning. Like, you know, you can intensify it a bit more. Brilliant. Right, so next we've just got lips, and I have these two products here. So this is one of these peel off lip stains, which I'm kind of over at the moment, to be honest. But I thought, well, I saw it and I thought it's new, I'll try it. Yeah, a lot of them, I have to say though, the Revolution ones are really good, and the, what are they called, the Sachu, them ones, they're really good as well. And I like the fact that they do more colours of them, because some people, or some companies I should say, just do like, you know, a nude and then a really deep pink. But yeah, they seem to have more colours. So I got the shade Pinky Promise, and it's called the Fall in Love Peel Off Lip Liner Stain. Such long names. Packaging looks like this, very nice. And we have, oh, it's a doe foot. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. Right, so take off my lip balm. I'm not going to talk when I do this. You have to be so precise with these. Looks quite dark. I might actually just go all over my lip, you know. I think I'm going to try it like that. I can't talk much. But yeah, so I've kind of lined and I've taken it in, but I've left a little gap in the middle. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes I've left that on for. So we'll peel it off now. It's a nice shade, but it's not pink. Oh, where's Tickles on that top bit? So that's how it looks on its own. I will say it doesn't settle into any patches like some of them do. I mean, I did have a lip balm on beforehand, and I think that's the key, to be honest, with these. But yeah, and it doesn't, do you know what I mean? Where I left that gap in the middle, kind of looks all one colour. It's definitely stained them. And it's a lovely colour, don't get me wrong, really nice colour. But yeah, just not what I was expecting. But yeah, anyway, we've got this, I think it's like a gloss to go over the top. The Hydra Jelly Pocket Lip Jam. I've seen these all over socials and I think they look really cute. I got the shade Guava Glow. So this is what it looks like. I think this is adorable, absolutely adorable. It's got like a little, and then you pop that out. Look at that. It's like this little chubby lip spatula. I love it. And then, oh, it's got a thing on it. Hold on. So that's what it looks like. And I think it's quite kind of, oh yeah. That's weird. I thought it was going to come out then. It's like that. So it's quite glossy. It actually goes quite nice with this, you know. And then we'll pop that over the top. I love this spatula. It's really easy to apply. It reminds me of the, you know, the little spongy type ones. Oh, that's nice. Really nice. Look at the gloss. Feels so hydrating, like really hydrating. Oh, I could, yeah, just put that on, you know, instead of a lip balm. It's got a really subtle hint of colour. It looks really nice over that lip liner stuff. Stunning. That is beautiful. So here is the finished look, and do you know what? I absolutely love this. Everything about it, I think it looks really nice, like all together. It's not too much. It's just quite kind of like a natural, base-wise anyway, quite a natural sort of look, which I'm really liking. I love the eyes. I think the eyes are stunning, really beautiful. The palette is absolutely stunning, really nice. And as I say, this is perfect for travel. But as I say, I went for like the deepest, sort of more grungier shades. But if you wanted to, you know, sort of this quad, or you've got this quad here, like these warmer tones. And yeah, these would be nice for just kind of like an everyday look. I didn't even notice that, but yeah, sort of that one compared to that one, it's like day and night, isn't it? Perfect. Love this skin tint. This is absolutely beautiful. And as I said, very close to the Herborian one. I wouldn't say it's like, you know, as good sort of with regards to ingredients and stuff like that, because I do know quite a lot about that one, but it's kind of like the way it looks, the way it feels is pretty close. But yeah, no, beautiful products, absolutely stunning. I would say my favourites had to be the skin tint and the eyeshadow palette. As always, I will link all products shown in today's video in the description box below for you, along with any discount codes as well. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. It means the absolute world to me. If you enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye!